Hello everybody, this is my first YouTube video and I'll be sharing with you a dream or more of a prophecy that I had about the tornado outbreaks of 2021. Okay, so here for number 1, I have tornado outbreak of December 2021. Most people should know by now that there has been a history-breaking tornado outbreak of December this year. And I'm just going to click this link here just to show that tornadoes have been hitting several states. Nearly 60 out-of-season tornadoes ripped across several states on Friday, December 10th. And I'm not going to really go into detail, but you can read more about it. Back to my notes. For number 2, I had a dream on December 8th or December 9th about a DNA strand turning into a tornado and swooping up my mom. My 3 siblings and I run down a flight of stairs to look for our dad and to save our mom, and I woke up before I reached the bottom of the stairs. So I can explain it more, but I'm just going to let the video play right now. This is an infographic that I created to show my dream and to closely resemble what I've seen in my dream. Now that I let the video play, I'm just going to explain it a little more. So I'm going to go like kind of frame by frame, I guess. So this woman right here in the circle, in the red circle, that is supposed to be my mother. And she was shopping at this little booth right here, and all of a sudden I seen a DNA strand just like swooping around and forming from 2 strands of wind. It wasn't black in color, but I couldn't change it on the infographic, so it was white, like just white wind that looked like it was forming a DNA strand. And this red dot right here is supposed to resemble me in the building if you're looking outside from the building's perspective. So as you can see here, then it's just swirling around my mom, kind of just in the wind. In the next clip, then the DNA strands formed into a very powerful, gigantic white tornado, and it swooped up my mom, and she's screaming right here. So that's what I seen in my dream, was my mom screaming in the tornado. The next clip right here, this is my perspective from inside of the building, me looking out the window. This is what I've seen. So I seen my mom getting swooped up in the tornado. This is how it looked in my dream through the window, through the glass window. And then after that, this is a picture or a representation of how me and my siblings were running down the stairs, and then I woke up. This is me right here at the end of the stairs, and those are my siblings. Next, I have on December 10th, I searched DNA tornado, white tornado, and dream of tornado at 4:11 to 4:12 p.m. And here's the browser history that I have from my phone to prove it. So let me zoom in a little bit. So here I searched white tornado December 10 at 4:12 p.m. DNA tornado December 10 at 4:12, and dream of tornado December 10 at 4:11. Here I have my safari history Friday, December 10th. You can see the white tornado I looked up, DNA tornado, and dream of tornado. So at here you can actually see the typo. I put PF instead of OF. But yeah, there's the history. I went to Google so I can get the specific times, but these are the exact things that I researched, that I searched that day on December 10th, on Friday. I also have a screen recording of my browser history from Friday, December 10th. So I can show that I did not at all Photoshop my history. And here you can see Thursday, December 9th. Point number 4, the first tornado that the internet shows took place was on December 10th at 8:28 through 8:32 p.m. I searched DNA tornado, white tornado, and dream of tornado hours before the first tornado hit, and I had the dream days before the tornado hit. I'm going to also put this link in the description box as well, but I'm just going to click it right now. You can look at this link for yourself, but I'm not going to really go into it. I'm just going to scroll through it really quickly. Here is a screenshot from the website that I just showed to you. This is the first tornado that hit in Madison County on December 10th, 2021. Here's the time. And just a screen recording of the website I just showed you. For point number 5, I searched tornado DNA again on December 16th because I couldn't stop thinking about my dream. And this is what Google showed me. So at 2:14, I looked up tornado DNA, and it showed that DNA testing is used to identify the tornado victims. And this was 2 days ago. And I have it right here as well. DNA testing to identify tornado victims updated on December 13th. So that's 3 days after I looked up DNA tornadoes or tornado DNA on my browser history that I showed to you in the point prior to this. So for point number 6, not only does this prove that my dream was telling me that DNA will be used to identify the victims of the tornadoes, I also found this out. In Mayfield, which is a city in Kentucky, there was a candle factory that was destroyed. I'm sure that many people heard about this. But here is one screenshot. Debris at the Mayfield Consumer Products Candle Factory in the aftermath of a tornado in Mayfield, Kentucky on Thursday. So here, this is a screenshot of my schedule at work, and I'm just going to show you that here is my last name. So it's Mayfield Bailey. That's just a weird coincidence that a tornado hit a city in Kentucky named Mayfield. I don't know about you guys, but that is a very strange coincidence for my name to be Mayfield. And I was the one to have a dream about a tornado destroying everything, swooping up my loved one, and all that crazy stuff. And the other points I'm going to show you, you're going to see why, like where the DNA strands come into place. And I know there's a lot of people out here named Mayfield, but the things that I dreamed about, it just adds up like weirdly, and you will see why. Here's a screenshot from the internet. I looked this up a couple days ago, but I screenshotted it earlier just so I can have it ready. So 8 dead, all others accounted for from Mayfield Candle Factory. And it says that a tornado damaged the candle factory and killed a lot more than 8 people now that they found out. But here, when I took a screenshot, it says 8 dead. This is like everything that was in my dream. So my name is Mayfield for one. The tornado and rapid DNA technology. I just think that that's very weird how the tornado formed from 2 strands of DNA. And I had no idea myself even why I dreamed about 2 DNA strands forming into a tornado and then swooping up my mom. So that's just weird to me. I don't know what you think about that, but let me know in the comments. For point number 7, I have a recap. So the word prophecy means a prediction, and similar words to it is forecast. So here I just underline forecast, and the word forecast means a prediction or estimate of future events, especially coming weather. Since this is the recap portion, I'm just going to recap on everything that I have talked about. So I had a dream way before the start of the tornadoes of December 2021. My search history is documented evidence that I searched about the tornadoes days before it happened. I searched DNA tornado again on December 16th, and now I see why there were no results for tornado and DNA, because they have just recently started using DNA to test the victims of the tornado. And lastly, my name and the name of the candle factory that was destroyed by a tornado is the exact same. Not only that, but yeah, I already said that DNA is being used to identify the victims of the Mayfield Consumer Products Candle Factory. And this is basically everything that I saw in my dream. The DNA strands, the tornado, and my loved one getting swooped up in it. I believe that this prophecy slash dream I had was to warn me about the deadliest tornado outbreak in December in U.S. history, and December tornadoes are also rare. My prophecy slash dream also made me experience the feelings and emotions of the people who lost their loved ones from these tornadoes. This is basically everything that I have to say about my dream and everything that I can explain about it. I wish that I could have warned everyone about this, but how can a person like me have a whole city in Kentucky evacuated because of a dream that I had? People would most likely look at me like, you don't know what you're talking about, you just had a dream, there's nothing to it. And since I had the dream, I can't do anything else but to talk about it now because it's still going on, and I just feel like I have to get this information out into the world. With that being said, thank you for tuning in my first YouTube video. I'll just see what people say in the comments about what they think. I will respond to those comments as well, and thank you for watching.